All right, guys, how you doing? I wanted to go over the Darkmoon Faire. Okay, now the why you gotta kill my dinner? That's funny, bro. Yeah, ribs are hella good, man. Sorry, getting back to this, guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys about the Darkmoon Faire, okay? Because I've been really taking advantage of the Darkmoon Faire since early this morning, and I really want to share this with you guys since we still got almost a whole week left of it. Okay, who's this? All right, guys, let's go. Darkmoon Faire is amazing. It happens once a month, okay? Now, what I recommend you do when you come in here is you find, go talk to NPCs, see what they do. Okay, I've already done some of these quests. I've already amassed 30 tickets, which is not really that much to amass, but I have, so it's going to be limited what I'm going to see. Okay, like when I talk to this engineer, the engineer person over here, that I went to do quests, he's only going to have green fireworks available for me, okay? Because I already did the copper modulators and the whirring bronze gizmos, okay, which I'll tell you guys about in a minute. But there's other people here too. There's a leather worker and I believe a blacksmith person that you can use, and if you don't have either of those professions or any of those professions, you could talk to this person here, and you can do you can give them certain items. I think the first thing that they look for is small furry paw, I believe, and then they ask for like a small patch of bare fur, something in soft bushy tails, and then when you get to a higher level, they'll ask you for vibrant plumes. Okay, all of these are repeatable. You can turn them in a certain amount of times for a certain amount of reputation max. Once you hit that reputation cap, it is going to only give you a choice to turn in the next tier of item, and the reputation cap is not that high. Okay, so you're only going to be able to turn these in, most of them only like maybe 4, 5, 6 times, maybe 7 at the most. Okay, keep that in mind, okay? So don't go hog wild and make like 100 copper modulators thinking that you're gonna make a fortune, because it's not the way it works, okay? Now, there is an awesome website that I'm gonna link below, okay? And this is an introduction to the Darkmoon Faire, all right? Now, when you go here, it's gonna tell you a quick history of it, and as you scroll down, it's gonna give you the schedule. Okay, like I said, it's every month and it alternates between Mulgore and Elwyn Forest. What I recommend is if you're a horde, you set your Hearthstone to Thunderbluff during the event, and Stormwind, you set it to Goldshire during the event. That way you can come here. I mean, honestly, I recommend Hearthstoning here every hour, to be honest with you, depending on your level and depending on how prepared you are and how much money you have. Okay, and we'll get into that in a second too. Okay, and if you scroll down a little bit more, it'll tell you like the paths. If you don't know how to get somewhere easily, it'll show you the way that they recommend that you do it. But right here, it'll show you about the reputation. If you go down further, this is what you can turn in. At tier 1, you could do small furry paws, then torn bear pelts, then soft bushy tails, then vibrant plumes. Then tier 5 is bat eyes. Okay, and this stuff is, like I said, this stuff is higher level. Okay, but you can also do yes, I said blacksmith, weight stones, grinding stones, green iron, hauberks. This is what I'm doing. I already did the copper modulators. I think I turned them in like 4 or 5 times before I was capped. Whirring bronze gizmos, I think it was about 5 or 7 times before I was capped. And then you've got right here, this is leatherworking. Okay, so this is what you can spend your prize tickets on. I've noticed that there is a Darkmoon storage box, which is a 14 slot bag. It costs 50 tickets, which is really not that much to get, but unless I'm able to get a ton of extra tickets by Sunday, chances are I'm only going to be spending my points on the lesser Darkmoon prizes, because I know I can get 12 slot bags from those. I know I can get really good level 30-ish gear, and I think that's going to help me out personally more than a 14 slot bag will. Okay, and then down here it tells about the Darkmoon cards and everything, but I don't know if that's really relevant to hardcore play. Now, there are some NPCs here that you really want to know about, okay? These 2 specific NPCs, you want to talk to these 2 all the time. This one here, I don't know if she has anything. We'll see. Okay, right now she just has this awesome bow. If you're a hunter and you don't think that you're going to be running a lot of dungeons, pick this up early. Pick this up early, store it so you have it, okay? Otherwise, right now she only has this for sale, but like a lot of times she'll have like some high level herbs. She'll have, you know, medium leather, thick leather, rugged leather, heavy leather, and even enchanted leather. And I'm telling you guys, I've been buying the stuff up. If you look in my inventory, this is what I bought from her so far. 21 heavy leather. I bought 6 thick leather and 10 rugged leather so far. It's not cheap. I have spent probably about 3 to 5 gold here so far easily on this character. I also bought over a stack of medium leather, but I made a whole bunch of bronze frameworks and I made myself these really cool shades. Okay? The next person is this person. Normally, this person's gonna have like, oh, that's not bad. What do you got there, baby? Okay, I'll take that. And I'll take those. And I don't need you. And I don't need any of the scrolls, but you can see they have regular rank 2s and rank 3s of some scrolls. These, man, I'm telling you guys, if you are not in Alchemist, get yourself on these superior healing potions and mana potions early. Stock them up, okay? If you look at my bank right now, just since this morning, I've got myself 5 superior healing potions, now 7. And I've got myself 6 superior mana potions, now 8. Okay? So when I get later on, I'm gonna have a good amount of these ready to go for level, what is this, 35, and this is 41. So I'm gonna be set right there, okay? I'm gonna look one more time before I leave. Still the same crap. Okay. Another notable NPC that you guys want to go to is this person is where you are able to exchange your tickets. Now I know if we looked over here, we saw a whole list of stuff, and you're not going to see those things when you look over here. Okay, the reason why is because these are all level capped. These all have a level minimum requirement, 30 requirement, 45 requirement, 45, 55, 55, right? Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, I am only level 26 right now, so once I hit 30, I will hopefully be able to see the lesser Darkmoon prize. Okay, that's somebody you want to keep an eye out. The next person is Sage. Okay, now this guy will give you a buff every 2 hours. Okay, let's feed my little pet. This guy is going to give you a buff every 2 hours. Okay, I'm sorry, every 4 hours. The buff is going to last for only 2 hours. Okay, I think it's been about 4 hours since I got the buff. Yeah, so I can get it again. So the buff I recommend for everybody is the 10% damage bonus. It's very easy to get. You just talk to him and you say, I'm ready to discover where my fortune lies. And you choose the first 2 choices, which are the 2 most evil. He gives you this question. He says, you've been tasked by your liege to guard his fields of corn from poachers and thieves. One night on patrol, you stumble across a haggard man in threadbare clothing stealing corn from the field. You quickly confront him, and he immediately begs for his life. Blah, 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 blah. What do? Okay, and I slay the man on the spot, okay, as my liege would expect me to do, as he is nothing more than a thief and a liar. Bam. And then your next choice awaits. You say, I execute him as per my liege's instructions, and do it in such a manner that he suffers painfully before he dies as retribution for his crimes against my people. And he hooks you up with a freaking 10% damage bonus that's going to last for 2 hours. Okay, and then this is a good part here. You want to get a fortune, okay, and this doesn't cost anything. You just click it and it gives you a fortune. Okay, it goes in your bag and you can read it. Now this is probably going to be some generic fortune. This one says, Sage's fortune number 4, you will be fortunate in everything you put your hands into. That's a generic fortune. If you get one that says your fortune lies in Eastvale Logging Camp or Bloodhoof Village or the Wailing Caverns or the Dead Mines or something like that, if you get something that's specific, that is a quest fortune, and you want to do that because you're going to get a really cool reward out of that. Okay, and there's more information on that on this page. I don't know exactly where they talk about fortunes. Let me see right here, buffs and fortunes. Okay, so then this is a different these are the different buffs that you can get from him based on your answers. Like I said, I personally recommend saying 10% damage is just easier than, you know, 10% strength, 10% agility, yada yada yada. 10% damage is just straight up. So that's what I do, the first two choices. However, these are the fortunes you want to watch out for, guys. And I think there's others that are like this. These are examples of them. 23, 24, 25, 26. Your fortune awaits you. Travel to the East Vale logging camp in Elwyn Forest and seek out your fortune. Okay, and this one's also East Vale logging camp. This one's Wailing Caverns in the Barrens. This one's East Vale logging camp. I don't know. I could have sworn I saw one that said Dead Mines. I could have been wrong. Anyways, so I definitely recommend doing that. Now, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea, guys, to consider your hardcore characters based on when the Darkmoon Faire is going to start. Okay, and like I said, if you go over here, there is a schedule right over here that's going to tell you exactly when it starts and ends. For instance, we're in September, next month is October, and its setup is on the 2nd. It's going to start on the 5th. So hey, we're on the 8th of the month right now. Maybe around the 15th you start leveling up a character. Okay, and you start gathering some of the stuff that you're going to want to hold on to. You know, you're going to want to get yourself 20 small furry pars and store them. You know, 20 torn bear pelts and store them. Same thing with the soft bushy tails. You know what I mean? Get yourself these items and store them, and then when it starts, you can just go in and turn them all in, and you have a nice chunk of tickets. And by that time, hopefully, you are in your, you know, late 30s, early 40s, and you can gather up a bunch of vibrant plumes, guys, and you can get a ton of points, a ton of tickets with these. Vibrant plumes give you 12 Darkmoon prize tickets per turn-in, which is a lot. Okay, so I definitely recommend you guys do that. Let's take one more pass, see if they have anything new for me. They might or might not. She has rugged leather, and you better believe Daddy's gonna buy it. Okay. And this person has nothing new. All right, I could buy the agility scrolls, but I don't really care that much. I gotta save my money for leathers, man. So I hope that this guide helped you guys out. I just wanted to let you guys know what's available for you at the Darkmoon Faire and how much it can really assist you in hardcore. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.